tebe želim ja, tebe želim ja, drugog ne trebam, drugog ne trebam. Tebe želim ja, tebe želim ja, drugog ne trebam, drugog ne trebam.
This year was my third year to be involved in the Samaritan's Purse shoeboxes, and it's probably my favorite year this year. We changed it up a little bit to where we had our program to be a smaller group instead of a bigger group distributing the boxes, and I really enjoyed the one-on-one time with parents. This year they came and we had an area where the parents could sit and the children were watching a film that kept them occupied, and just to be able to talk with the parents and get to know them was probably my favorite part of this year. I think it's something that has become a tradition here now that our team has done and distributing to the community here in Dobrinja, which has been amazing because people remember it and they come back year after year and they find us and they come looking for us. Is there going to be shoeboxes this year? When do you distribute packages? And it's really great because people then know us. It's really been a great way for us to make contact with people in the community, build a good relationship in the community. But this year we especially wanted to communicate even better to them the meaning of these packages. It's not just to give them toys and candy, but we want to communicate something more about the gospel. And this year we try to emphasize that in every package they actually find something that they can't see, and that's love. And where did that love come from? Why are people sending these shoeboxes to them in the first place? Yes, it makes the kids happy, and that's really great, but there's something more in there, that each packet they'll find, they open that up, and that's just examples of love. That every toy, every piece of candy, or even gloves for their hands or a hat for their head is an example of God's love to them. That somebody in a faraway country cares about them and loves them enough to send a box. And for me, it's always just an amazing privilege to be involved in that side of the Samaritan's Purse project, that I can be the one to be there to give a box to a kid and to be able to share that love with them and say, this is from God for you. This is His love to you, an example of it. And to share that with the parents, I think it means a lot to them that we do this for their children and that we make this opportunity for their kids to receive something that they didn't have to earn, they didn't have to do anything for. It's been given freely to them, and that's how we want them to view God's love.
Really come to appreciate the value of a homemade gift. Something like my nieces making me a drawing, or a friend making a homemade card. And this Christmas showed itself to be a blessing through a homemade gift and a shoebox. We asked a friend of ours here, a local, to host a coffee for some moms who had children. And so she invited her friends, and we were able to kind of just talk with the mothers, which was awesome. And then we were able to hand out packets to the children that came afterwards. And so after handing out the packets to all the kids, of course, they were so excited to open up their gifts and see all the toys and candy and hats and so forth. But one little boy opened up his packet, and there was a special present in there. It was 2 puppets, but they weren't just any 2 puppets. They were handmade. They were crocheted by someone. And so he put on these puppets. It was an elephant and a monkey, I think, and he was running around showing everybody so excited at these puppets that he had gotten. So it was such a blessing to see what this homemade gift meant to him, and also just such a joy to watch his mom as she was just so blessed by seeing her son appreciate this gift that had been made by a stranger from across the world.
Vjerujem da doći ćeš kao dan. Vjerujem da doći ćeš kao dan. Kao kiša doći ćeš, kao kiša doći ćeš, kao kiša doći ćeš, kao kiša doći ćeš. Tebe želim ja, tebe želim ja.
One family that we visited this year, there was a little boy in the family that loved Ben 10. And when he opened his package, he had a small Ben 10 key ring inside, and it was just totally made his day. His family even celebrated it with him. They came out to the living room in their house and said, "Oh, look at this! This is what he loves." He was wearing a Ben 10 T-shirt. The little boy doesn't have much else, you know.
How old is he?
I think he was maybe around 7. Yeah. So that was just an awesome thing to see how God really works when people are packing these things and they don't really know, but God knows who it's going to end up with. So that's what really blessed me and blessed this little boy.